So let's see. We're going back to when I was saying that I didn't like being around my kids because they talk about pointless things. Sadly, this sounds like being around two of my young adult children. They live at home. I feel crazy. I try to engage, but it's almost always negative or full of things that feel to me like useless topics. That can be tough. Yeah, very tough. And these two children feel judged if I weigh in on the negativity and pursuits that seem empty, purposeless to me. And it is difficult, I think, especially in that scenario, because, we've talked through a lot of this and you're trying to rebuild the relationships. For me, it's like I strategically engage or I strategically disengage. So in a situation like that, I'm not going to weigh in. I'm not going to say like, hey, pep talk. I will just not engage. And then in a way that I feel like I can engage authentically, that's when I choose to engage, whether that's going on a walk or playing a game or whatever it is that they might want to do with you. And they might be rare, but those are the things I'll engage with. And otherwise, I just don't engage. If that makes sense. It's almost like if you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all type thing, right? And if you try to say nice things, but it gets taken the wrong way, same thing. Just don't say anything, right? Especially at first, especially if you're trying to rebuild a relationship, it's better to not say anything.
If they're sensitive and anticipating some kind of criticism, then just be super gentle and soft and come about in a different way. Just
unengaged.
Recommend a book or share a great book.
Well, but she's saying that's what she is doing and they don't like it. So what I'm trying to say is in that scenario, if they're not receptive to it, then I'm going to not do that stuff. We talked about that before. It's like, stop doing the thing that's not working.
Yep.
And then I will be engaged only in the things that I know will work. Does that make sense? Like if I know it will work, whatever their thing is, they want to go out to dinner. I don't know. Especially if you're buying, right? I'll do that. And I just engage in little bits in things I know will work until I rebuild that relationship. And then I have a little more leeway to be like, oh, well, I was reading this book. And
so you take them to dinner and you get there and they start talking about just useless stupidities. It's negative. It's purposeless.
Eat my dinner and I try to empathize and.
Really? So, okay.
I think that's definitely more the feminine way.
Okay. So my way would be I'm going to be really proactive at directing the conversation to different positive things. So I don't have to attack what they're doing. I don't have to ridicule it or judge it. I'm just going to be in the opening here.
Totally
like, yeah.
And maybe that's
and
even
this,
like
this, and over here, and this. And I'm purposely directing conversations to positive planes and I'm elevating and lifting and edifying. So I'm not directly attacking. There's no confrontation. I'm looking for opportunities to go, whoa, let's talk about this. And, oh, you know about this. And I'm going to make it engaging and interesting, exciting. So they want to participate in a conversation that's at a higher level.
But you also have to, though, be careful because it could still turn into more of what she's describing. So it may even be something like, oh, the movie you just saw or that I just saw, or, it can be even more surface level things in a way so that you're taking the conversation from complaining to, oh, let's talk about the movie or let's talk about.
Yep. It takes tact and practice, but
if
you can direct conversations with your family or even with strangers or extended family, man, what a phenomenal thing to develop and cultivate. So you guys want a challenge? Maybe you don't even care. But I started challenging myself to do this like with strangers in elevators or in the grocery store line or cashiers. Like I was like, you know what? I want to be able to have a meaningful conversation with anyone, anywhere, at any time. And the most awkward place in the world is like an elevator. Everyone gets in and looks down and nobody says anything. So we do this. Like bust in, open up.
Do this.
Rachel doesn't do it. Do this. And I walk in, I'm like, hey, where are you guys from? And she's like, talking again.
And I'm sitting here like, I don't need this challenge. I'm trying to figure out how to talk to my kids.
Okay. Don't take the challenge then. I'm just telling you funny stories that I do. But it's a great way to practice.
Funny stories of Greg's life.